Hey guys, how are you? Just wanted to shoot a quick video. We've had a couple instances this past week with some of the newer guys. Again, not their fault. It's a lot to take in training. Um, Although we scheduled 2 weeks, we could easily go 3 weeks. There's so much information, so much to go over, and then to rehearse and practice and be ready to go out into the field. So, just a quick refresher on how to result an appointment properly. Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot a couple other videos here today with regards to some of the things that we need to make sure that are happening with the contract. But nevertheless, we're going to do a resulting training here real quick. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. So now I'm going to go to Sales Pro. And so first thing you're going to do when you're ready to result your appointment, all right, you're going to go find your customer, which was hopefully the last customer that you saw under recents here on the right side. But in this particular case, let's just pick Mike Rednour here for the test. And no matter what you did you sold it or not, you're going to go down to the bottom right corner down here to the green button, the results. And you're going to click on results. All right. It's going to bring you to, did you sell it or not sell it? If you sold it, you're going to click on the sale and you're going to obviously select sold. And then the total sale amount, which is, let's say, 25,000. All right. And then you'll hit over here, save on the right, in the top right corner. Okay. And you're done. I'm not going to do that now because it'll send a new result. Don't want to do that. But if you did not sell it, you're going to hit no sale, of course. You're going to hit what happened. So there's only about 4 that you should really be using. You're going to use demo with both homeowners. This one's controversial, but it could be demo, bank turned down. So financing got turned down. There's another option down here for financing declined, but we'll go over that in a minute. A broken demo is you have both homeowners available. One of them had to leave in the middle of the presentation, take the kids to ball practice, take them to school, pick somebody up, whatever the case, go to work, whatever the case may be. So you did not get to finish with both homeowners available. Now, one of them may have left during the presentation and you continued on, trying to sell it with the remaining party, but yeah, good luck with that. So that's considered a broken demo. No demo, meaning you got there, you talked to them, you qualified them a little bit, and they did not allow you to do a demo, or you chose not to do a demo using your own discernment that these people are not buying. They just told me they filed bankruptcy. They have no money, and so that may be a no demo there. Obviously, a one leg. One of the parties are not available today. No show. Showed up at the house and nobody was there. And the rest of this, again, got to be careful with this one because and there will be situations you'll need this when they filled out all their financing paperwork. You just haven't gotten the NTP yet for whatever reason. And they went ahead and signed the contract and you sent it to them. Again, just be careful if you do that. You go down to the notes section, let us know what happened, because we should be looking forward and the next morning or the next day looking for that NTP right away. Again, contract signed, financing to be determined. Again, shouldn't be using that one very often, really, ever. Every blue moon, you'll arrive at a house and they'll say, "Hey, we want you to build us a concrete wall and tear this out and tear that out." And no, that's outside our scope of work. We don't do that. All of these should be, all of these here, cancel after confirmation, canceled on confirmation, so on and so forth. That's the call center. Every blue moon, they canceled when you got to the door, and you just need to call back to the call center, let them know, and then they'll call to reschedule it with the customer. Or you can set it with the customer right there on the spot which is the best, especially if you want to go back to that particular customer. Go ahead and schedule it with them. Call the call center to let them know the new date and time. All right. Same thing there. Kind of, need to reschedule. Every blue moon, you get that person. It's like, I don't know why you're here. I didn't ask for an estimate. Don't need an estimate, so on and so forth. Man, right. And then the rest of these are not for you. So those are the way you're going to result that. Now that'll be your top result. And you'll come down to the second one. Okay, did you schedule another appointment? Did they cancel? But again, if you did a demo, then none of these should be really applicable here, right? It's either going to be they need more estimates, they need more time to think about it. Right, same thing there. You tried everything. You did a demo. You left them a price, but they got denied with financing. So that would be the answer there. And that's really it here. Because again, you did the full demo, right? So none of these are really applicable. Now, so let's just go with here. You tried it. You wrote a contract, and or you were writing a contract, and they got denied financing. You would then come down and say, hey, what was the price that you left it at, which would be your floor, or whatever price you discounted all the way down to. And then put notes in here. Tell me everything that happened on that presentation. Everything that happened. Now, keep in mind, a lot of you guys, you're rushing, you're tired. It's been a long day. I get it. You don't necessarily have to go in here and, type out a book. I just turn on, now, since I'm using my recorder right now, I can't do it, but I'll just turn on my microphone on your iPad and just speak to it. Tell me exactly what happened in that, in that deal. Particularly, if up here, you had something like, contract signed pending finance. Why is it pending finance? Tell me what happened. Tell me in the notes so everybody can see that. Need to reschedule. Why? What happened? So in the notes section down here, make sure you get very specific on, this is what happened, right? And tell me everything that's going on, because remember, not just me, but the call center, John, everybody's going to see this, as well as Prolific, MVP, all the lead sources. They read these notes. Keep it positive. It says it right here. Notes. Only positive notes, please. Refrain from any appropriate or negative notes. Just be positive. What happened? Be very explicit. Just like you were having a conversation if I was sitting next to you and you told me exactly what happened in that presentation. Okay. And then hit save and send it on. That's how you result your appointments. Okay. So I'm going to get back out of here. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. And that's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. But if you need to watch this over again, I totally get it. Continue to train, educate, motivate yourself, stay on top of it. And if you need anything at all, give me a call.